I was on Tinder last night, matched with this guy, and I sent him this question because I was like, oh, I'm gonna be cool and do a fun question. What's your first impression of me? And it should have been at that point that I realized I fucked up, because this was the response I got back. I mean, one can't even say the word just properly. Now, for some context, this is one of his photos. I'm not going to show his face because I'm nice. Here is a second picture. Probably should have realized he was going to be a douche. And because he's right, I'm very, very pretty. Here's a recent picture of me. Glowing, slaying, looking incredible. Yes, I am not super, super thin, but I'm also not that big. Like, if he's thinking this is big, he's got some issues to deal with in his life. I thought I would just leave him with some friendly advice like he gave myself, and that's that I only sleep with guys who have big ducks, but I'll make an exception for him. So, in conclusion, Alex, I'm not going to take any advice from a man who can't afford to own a fucking shirt. And I'm very happy with the way that I am and I look. So, sucks to be you.
What is she playing at, thinking there was any possibility this guy would take her seriously for any type of relationship or commitment? The guy is way beyond her dating market value, yet she's so egotistical she calls herself incredible and slaying. She is the problem.
It's all her fault.
Hi guys, I don't usually come on here and make videos in this state, but this is very important, so I need to get it out as soon as possible. Over the past week, I was talking to someone called Hardin Valenti. He had quite a small account. He made out that it was his private account and that he played for Chelsea in England. Unfortunately for Hardin, I actually know people that play for Chelsea and England. But stupid old me was a bit gullible and didn't use these resources until a week later. This is who Hardin claims to be. He also claimed he was from Bromley, and then the west and surrounding areas. Obviously this is Kingston, if anyone knows. He had a highlight with things like this, which obviously look very believable. I mean, as I look into them deeper, I'm seeing more and more faults, but from a first glance, I had no reason to question. I am so fucking embarrassed because I thought I was so much cleverer than this sort of shit. What makes it more upsetting for me is some of the things he was saying were related to very triggering things for me, and I found some sort of security. He was speaking about his alleged mother having cancer. He was apparently in hospital with a bleed on his brain from a football injury. I am just utterly devastated, to be quite frank, because whoever the person is, they are fucked. They said all the right things to me, made me believe everything they were saying, and they said they were going to call me and then blocked me. The only reason they blocked me is because I started getting onto them and was like, okay, this is not adding up. You've sent me no voice notes in a week. You haven't called me. But I did put it down to the fact he was allegedly in hospital. I'm also really suffering with my mental health at the moment. Like, if anyone follows me on Instagram, it's quite obvious that I'm not really all there right now. He also followed a couple of people I knew. So I thought, oh, maybe we've got just mutual friends, you know? Like, I honestly did not think anything of it. But I've only found pretty much everything out this evening, so I was like, fuck this, I'm making a video right now. I just feel so hurt, but mainly because I was already very fragile. This really didn't help. But whoever this guy actually is, please hit me up in the DMs. Because you're more than welcome. Not that this is the best portrayal of me right now. I know some people are gonna get an absolute fucking kick out of this video, but whatever, I'd rather defend a few people from getting the same thing happen to them. I'm just lucky I kind of clocked it within a week.
If she didn't believe he was a footballer, she wouldn't have given him the time of day. She got tricked so easily because she saw millions of pound signs in her eyes. After she realised she got tricked, she played a victim and acted as if he manipulated with her issues. The only reason this woman got played is because she was egotistical about her value and genuinely thought a multi-millionaire footballer was interested in her.
Fat chance of that.